Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn one of the most important concepts in Flutter, that is inherited widget. Many beginners get confused how does data travel from one screen to another without passing parameters again and again. In this video we will build a simple app where multiple screens use the same server IP address automatically. By the end, you will clearly understand why inherited widget exists, how it works, and when you should use it. So first, let me run the app. This is the home screen. Now I press login screen button. You can see it shows server IP. Then I go to settings screen. Then same IP again. But notice something important. I never pass the IP in Navigator. Still, every screen knows the IP address. That is the power of inherited widget. Now let's see how this actually works in code. Normally in Flutter, we pass data like this: home to login to settings screen. We keep sending same variable again and again. This is called prop drilling problem. Inherited widget solves this by acting like a global data provider for widget tree. Think like Wi-Fi router. Every device connects without wires. Now let's move to the part 1 of our video. It's to create the inherited widget class. First of all, we create a class IP address that extends the inherited widget. This inherited widget means it can share data with all children widgets. Here we store final string IP address. So this widget is basically a container holding global data. The off context method, static IP address of build context, this is the most important function. It allows any child widget to access the data. Whenever a widget calls, Flutter registers dependency, meaning if data changes, rebuild me. Okay, now let's move to this line. The meaning of this line, it only rebuild widgets when IP changes. If IP same, then no rebuild. If IP change, rebuild UI. This makes Flutter very fast. So where we just wrap the app in through here. Like we first of all we call the run app method and then add the IP address initially. After that we add the material app and just call the home screen class. Now let's move. Here we place the IP address at top of widget tree. So now every screen below it can access IP. Tree looks like IP address, material app, home screen and settings screen. Inside login screen, server URL IP address.offcontext.ip address same in settings screens. We did not pass any parameter in Navigator. So the Navigator.push context inside the home screen, we are not passing any parameter to both of the classes. Still data available because widgets read from tree. So how it works internally, when widget calls off context, Flutter marks it as a dependent widget. Here you see, Flutter mark it as a dependent. If data changes, Flutter rebuilds only those widgets, not whole app. That's why inherited widget is efficient. And we use inherited widget for app configuration, theme, user login info, and language sections. Do not use inherited widget for big logic. We must use provider or Riverpod in that case. So, inherited widget allow widgets to access shared data from widget tree without passing parameters manually. It improves performance and keep codes clean. If this video helped you understand state management clearly, don't forget to like and subscribe. Next video we will convert the same app into provider so you understand why provider is easier. Thank you.